workshop.
What year is it that you link up with Alien Workshop?
You'll have to look that up too.
I think it was like 2000. That's when they put out the Photosynthesis, right?
So, yeah. So, Tony Heights was the team manager for Alien Workshop and Habitat. And Joey Castrucci started the Habitat part, and he is the dude that edited all the Scribble Jam videos.
Oh.
So, and I'm talking when, rendering took like a day. You know what I mean? Like, and if you fucked up the computer and picked up the phone or some shit, ruined the render. Like, renders took forever. And he was working with Workshop because they liked Joey's work, and Alien Workshop was way ahead with like outboard gear and shit to get like weird effects. And Joey knew all that shit. Joey's working for Workshop and he's doing Habitat through Workshop. And so he's editing those videos, and that's actually how I learned how to edit videos, watching him do it. And then
what was he doing it on at that time?
I don't even know what the fuck that could have been. What would have been?
We're not talking like Windows Movie Maker or something like that, right?
No, right. It looked like man,
probably like Avid or something. Like
maybe
early
it was
version.
Kind of like the drop frame. You drop it in like, but he had a way with the fucking transitions and effects and overlays. I don't even know where he got it. I would watch him do the shit, and I literally just visually learned how to do it from him. Like what he was doing matched what I thought I did musically, like watching him work the video. Like the way the transitions all made the right color, same thing. So when they gave him the thing where they're going to do photosynthesis, basically I'm the dude he knew that he thought could do it based on what he had heard me do. And he gave me he's like, so here's, a bunch of CDs, and 10 of them you can't use because it's like the Beatles and shit like that. And the rest was like world music, nature effects and stuff like that. And some Greek records, shit like that. And then he gave me like a timeline and a rough draft. And so I kind of like made it while I was watching the video and reading, because he'd be like, 1 minute of fast, put drum rolls, cymbal. And then he'd be like, do a thing here, then here, make it, here, break it down, make it go super slow. And then, he would just rattle off a bunch of shit that I would like, all right, fuck. And I figured it all out. I managed, I had to remember that he could bump the video. You know what I mean? He could edit a little bit and bump it. So he really didn't have to I pretty much nailed it. I almost had his timeline perfect. So he finished the edit, and then all of a sudden it was the fucking biggest tape in the world.
Right. And then the Primitive Tracks project comes from this, basically.
That right. The one side is me live at Ultimate Beats and Breaks 2, and the other side is all the music from the photosynthesis thing.
And you guys put that out through Cease and Desist, right? Which just was distributed by Landspeed at that time? The project?
Yeah, I didn't know that Landspeed was the distributor.
Okay.
Well, I never got paid for any of that.
You didn't get paid for any of this?
Yep. So the guy that did Cease and Desist, Way Mason, that's his fucking name. Way Mason, Halifax. I know where you're at, motherfucker. Anyway, so he had this label called Hand, with a D, Hand Solo. And he had put out some Sebutone stuff like Buck and 6-2. And he had hit me up. I forgot how we came. It was via someone else we came into contact. And he wanted to reissue the battle records, Unearthed 1 and 2. And Unearthed 3. He wanted to reissue them. I'm like, cool. So we redo the covers. It gets reissued. And then the Primitive Tracks thing, I hooked him up with Joey, that they're going to put the record out and the CD out and tape. And they did all that. And so I didn't know it was a Landspeed thing until I actually saw a copy.
Oh, shit.
I just got this from Short Rock on the last tour. I never had a promo. This is the promotional copy. But I was like, Landspeed, really? And Cease and Desist. I'm like, oh. So I didn't know that's who put it out. And so it came out, and, like, you couldn't keep it in stock. I would see copies online, year after year for like $100, $200 or whatever. I don't know how many were printed, but apparently it's rarer than I thought. And there's not a week goes by where someone's like, you should repress that. But no, I never got a penny for that shit. Not one penny.
That's ridiculous, man.
And so the thing was, those records that he reissued and then put out, that I didn't realize he was running the whole label off of that money he was making off of those records. And he was a super nice dude. And I just did the thing where I'm like, I'm on tour, constant with atmosphere. I shouldn't have to worry about it. When I get back, I'll get paid. When I got back, and he disappeared. And then he just resurfaced I bet I caught up to him about 4 years ago. I found him. Like, oh, there he is. And then, well, I know where he is. He's in Halifax. Still in Halifax. Not too hard to find.
Wait, did you say anything to him?
I ain't got nothing to say to him. I don't want the money. I need to see him in person.
Oh, okay. Got you. But that actual project was nicknamed the Orange Tape.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The original was released in this distinctive orange J card and bright orange cassette shell. And that's how he got the nickname.
Yeah.
Man.
So I actually, because it's 25 years old now. So I just repressed it this month.
Oh shit.
On like orange vinyl with Joey redid the cover. So that'll be on this tour. I'll have that reissue. There's only like 250 of them. I'm not doing it like, hey, there's 250. There's 250 and I'm done. You know what I mean? So I will have it. I probably won't have it for the first few shows just because I'm waiting on them to show up, but it's on the boat on the way, and it might be, you never know, it might be here Monday or Tuesday.
Wait, you're gonna sell all 250 of them? I want one. I can't get one, man.
I will save you one. I will save you one. I will send.
Man, that one is just that shit is just too classic, man.
I promise you, I will set one aside for you. Not a problem.